Yeah, let's jump in. Couple of hours and 1 day of work left until PTO. Nice. All right, we're gonna do normal. I think I did normal last time. Normal seems fine though. Totems. I can choose whether or not my totems are enabled. Boss knights are harder? I see. What if boss knights weren't harder though? And then I can also choose which deck I'm using, huh? Start with a set of damage cards. Damage cards appear more often. Humans have more health. Drain cards. Humans have more sanity. Randomize from your unlocked collection. And then there's a bunch of stuff I haven't unlocked yet. Full random? That seems dangerous. I guess the other choice is the standard experience. Yeah, I think I'm not quite full random yet. It's a little early in my Deck of Haunts life, I think. So let's just go with normal, and see what happens. Oh yeah, it's winter. Check it out, my core is now wintry. Kind of. It's got pine trees anyway. So that's good, presumably. Alright. We got some standard early starts, I think. 7/7s. One of them is panicky. Do we know how other decks where things are unlocked, or are those mysteries? There is an in-game level counter that increases at the end of each night. Or at the end of... Yeah, at the end of each night based on actions that you've taken that night. Earning experience for primarily kills, but there might have been other things that I was earning experience from. So what does panicky mean? Each time they gain tension, others in the same room with equal or less sanity also gain tension. Ooh. Alright, well, I suppose what'll happen is I can target some individual humans, and then that'll be it. So we'll sanity loss the non-panicky one, and we'll damage the panicky one. And that'll be a good start. Here's the tension one. Okay. Tension means that drain effects are multiplied. And here we can block the room for a turn and do some extra damage, which is good since all I have is damage. And then we can kill off this idiot, I guess. Oh, that was more expensive than I thought it was going to be. Well, I guess we won't kill off that idiot. But now we'll kill off that idiot, and I have enough drain to get the other one too? Alright, well, get out of here. Yeah, so essence gained, 1 human killed, 1 human turned insane. And that gave me plus 55 experience towards my next level. I don't know why it says plus 70. Maybe I got more experience for reasons. I don't know what those reasons might have been. But okay. Gain a random damage card. Do we want random damage? I have a lot of damage sources here. What is Hex? Gives as a trait to a human. Triggers every turn. So this will target an individual human, and they'll gain tension every turn. Tension caps at 3, I think? don't know how good that is. False Solitude. Well, that's a strict upgrade over my starter damage cards. This one also. Give a random hex to humans in rooms with 20 tiles or more. What hexes are possible? You know what? I want to find out what hexes are possible. I'm going to take Mazophobia. And I can spawn a witch. What do you feel about witches? Do I feel good about witches? Oh, essence is different from experience. Essence is the within run resource. Experience is the meta resource, and it is not clear how much of that meta resource I gained. I can add starter rooms in any quantities I care about. Should I bell tower? It's free? Kind of free. It's kind of free. But yeah, let's build a bell tower. And then if I wanted to spend more essence, I could move some rooms around. And that'll give people a little bit more places to explore on the way up. And mostly I don't want to spend too much more essence because this is going to be valuable later on. One thing to keep in mind is killing people as opposed to driving them insane. Wow, they are very high sanity and very low health. Killing people generates more essence than driving people insane, but if you do both, you can double dip. Alright, let's see what this does. It didn't do anything? Why didn't it do anything? Oh. Give a random hex to humans in rooms with 20 tiles or more. I read that as in rooms within 20 tiles, but the room size has to be 20 tiles or more. Which the entrance room, I guess, is not? I don't know how many tiles the entrance room is. Also, it didn't deal the damage, which is a little surprising. I thought I was gonna get 2 damage out of that, and I did not. Maybe the damage is also dependent on the room size? That's unclear. Alright, well, great. That happened. And then I could add tension? Sure, let's add tension to the room. Not that I'm going to do anything about it. So I'm just going to end the turn and they're going to lose the tension immediately, I think. Oh, no. The bell tower witch is going to come in and increase the tension. Okay, so this is going to hit for 8 on whoever it hits. And then the tension gets drained. And they're going to explore this way, and that's fine? I want to not kill them yet. And the witch is going to follow and increase tension again, which is great. So we can drive you nuts. And then also kill you. And then all we have now is tension, so we'll do that, because I don't want them to explore any further. Oh, they're going to run. So I guess I can wait? And just actually kill them? I'll just wait and actually kill them. Yeah. So, 1 insane, 2 kills, double dipping on the essence, and I got plus 80 experience, which put me into level 6. And I don't know what level 6 means, but maybe insane won't run. I think insane won't run, but if I make them insane, the night ends, because there's nobody sane left in the house. And if I have the choice between driving them insane and killing them, I would rather kill them. Like, obviously ideal is both, but if it's one or the other, I'd rather kill them. And for the last human in the house, unless I have a thing that deals both sanity and physical damage. Ah, this is what level 6 did for me. It unlocked this stuff. Mechanical room. Increase the maximum heart health by 1. Phobia room. Upgrades the phantom room to a phobia room. Drains humans entering the room as long as this room is not investigated. The drain amount increases with more adjacent rooms built next to it. Neat. Oh, I have a physical room like this. Thorns or torment or something like that. Add a random phobia to your hand. Repeat for every propagating nightmares played this night. Oh. Oh, okay. That's cool. I like engine building. Encore. The next card played this turn is played twice. Sure. Add a copy of a random card you played last turn to your hand. It costs 1 less. That's kind of cool. Relentless. Solo human. Per card played this turn, 2 damage. Night long. Oh, I love night long effects. Humans cannot restore health or sanity. Oh, that's nice. Alright, do we want random drain cards? Move target human to any adjacent room. Harvest, if sanity is below 4. Okay. Yeah, I'm in for harvesting. Or, we could get a storage room. Or we could get a dark room. Oh, dark room is cool. Humans who enter skip their next turn. That sounds delightful. Let's make this dark. I guess we can make it bigger first and then make it dark if we wanted. Entrance room looks like it's... Looks like it's 6 tiles big? That's not a lot of tiles. Mesophobia is really difficult to pull off, actually. Like, I need to add 16 tiles to this room in order for Mesophobia to do anything. Which I guess I could do? 16 times 5? That's a big number. It's 80. And then I wouldn't be able to dark room this turn. But at least I'd be able to play the card I drafted. Yeah, sure. Okay, yeah, sure. This is just gonna be one real big living room. Cheaper to resize than darken, or does it not matter if I darken first? If I darken first, I can't add to it. Because this is a living room tile, not a extend room tile. So it only works on the room if it's a living room. now it's huge. Choose a card, transform it into a random card, presumably. The night air is thick with perfume and smoke. The faint echo of a piano drifts through the corridors, a tune repeating endlessly, faltering on the same broken note. For a moment, the house remembers when it was filled with voices, laughter, quarrels, the clatter of glasses. What is Ritual Siphon? I would really like it if it told me what a Ritual Siphon was. Alright, we can transform it to a random card, or we can transform a card into Ritual Siphon. Let's transform it into Ritual Siphon. I don't know, man. We'll lose one of the drain cards. 4. Oh, more is happening here. Okay. The air smells faintly of limestone and salt, the scent of the quarry where the first walls were cut. For a brief moment, the present falters. The halls ripple with visions of the house's own making. A time when architects built without knowing why, guided by dreams not their own. That sounds like Blueprints. Their hammers struck in rhythm with a whisper that promised perfection. Oh yeah, they're architects' hammers. A typical tool for architects. That rhythm still lingers, pulsing faintly through the beams. Fragments of that origin rise to the surface, waiting to be reclaimed. Okay. I can choose a drain card, or I can choose a damage card, or I can sacrifice a card and choose a card that doesn't share a keyword with it. Okay. The contractors are pissed that the architects left with their tools. Let's choose a damage card, I guess. Okay. Oh, this drains and damages. See, this is what I'm talking about. Except it only works on solo humans. Humans who are alone. This, on the other hand, might be more in line with what I'm looking for. For each other human in the room, deal 4 damage. That's pretty cool. Oh, Guttural Pain was really good last time. Again, only works on solo humans, though. So I have to be able to make humans solo. I have to be able to spread the humans apart. I have one card that moves humans around, so I might be able to use that for that purpose, but... yeah, this is kind of like, alright, you want to double dip on essence, here's how you do it. This, meanwhile, spreads things around, which is kind of cool. Yeah, let's go for the Guttural Pain. Alright, 2 of 4. Helpline. Spawns another human after 7 turns. 7 turns? Who the hell thinks they're getting to 7 turns? This card costs essence instead of AP. Oh, that's what Ritual Siphon does. I think I'm never playing that. Alright, I can't Mesophobia unless they're in here, but I can move one of them into here. Or away. No, it moved it to the wrong place! Where are you going? You're not going anywhere. Alright, well. Good. Yeah, because this doesn't even deal the damage unless they're in a big room. I don't know where you're gonna go. You might go into the heart room. You could go in any of these rooms. Alright, let's see if we can stop you. I guess blocking you this turn doesn't do anything. Four essence is less than a single human kill and less than a single human driven insane. That's true. 4 is not a lot of essence, but it is still essence as opposed to other resources that I have in abundance. Like, I'm not even gonna get to spend all of my influence this turn. Influence? Energy? Because the cards that I have don't do anything. Alright. We'll start working on you. And honestly, I feel like I'm going to need to do a lot more damage here. Because I don't know what you're going to be doing next turn. And then this won't do anything. Yeah, it's so weird that it doesn't do the damage either. Yeah, he's going into the heart room, which is not okay. But there's nothing I can do about it. Like, I can't stop him. I can't deal enough damage to make that not happen. The most I can deal is 4 drain or 6 health, neither of which kill. So it was just a really bad, unlucky random. I guess all of my randoms are gonna be bad. Like, there's not a lot of maze in this house at the moment. Although that's a thing that I could possibly change. And you have some tension, so we can deal extra damage in here. That's a big hit. And then we'll start dealing some damage to this other low health idiot. Yeah, and that cost me a health, which I can maybe do something about later on. Ooh, big tension in here. That's cool. So this is going to hurt a lot. This is actually going to drive both of them nuts. So that's great. And this one's running away. So that's fine. We'll return on a later night if successful. Oh, yeah, no. That's not going to happen, I'm afraid. Bunch of extra tension in here, so this is an easy easy kill. But let's find out what this does now that it'll actually hit. And it added avoidance. Avoids a specific room. Which specific room? Marked by the house. Rippling Fate deals a damage every turn. Okay, and everybody in the room got hexed. Gives a random hex to humans in rooms with 20 tiles or more. But it's weird that the 2 damage is dependent on the targeted human being in the big room. That's so weird. Like, that's not phrased well. Yeah, nobody gets to leave this room. So you just hang out there for a turn. Extra tension, great. I don't know what that did, but sure worked out. Now it has marked by the house and distrustful. Not that that matters when they're already insane. But okay, let's get the kill. I have 2 turns remaining. So we'll set up for this kill for next turn. I don't think we can double dip. I don't have the thing that deals both. Yeah, that's weird that it doesn't do the damage. Alright, whatever. It's fine. $120. I guess it's... Is that consistently 30 per human? No. Because the previous night I got 70 for 2 humans? I definitely did a good job on double dipping here, though. That's a lot of essence gain. That's pretty good. Maybe I can afford to spend essence. Trap. Affect a room. Triggers each round. Triggers each round? Yo, that's sick. Add 2 tension, draw 1. Heck yeah. Per tile in the room. Well, we do have a room specifically for that. So this will be an instant drain 20. Strong. Crematorium. Any corpses in the room are removed at the start of the turn. Gain an AP per corpse. Oh, that's also sick. Yeah, I played with this before. That was a lot of fun. Relic Room. Every turn, gain an AP and a draw. Lose an AP and a draw every turn instead if this room is explored. Explored is different from investigated. We did figure that out. Oh, I'm not talking about the essence gain, Devanok. That's consistent. I'm talking about the experience gain. I think I like the idea of outmaneuver for the extra draws, but like, if I really want extra draws, there's a relic room for that. So maybe we'll just take the relic room? 8-tiled room. I can make an 8-tiled room somewhere. That's no problem. And I also have the dark room sitting around waiting to... Yeah, we could darken this room. And then I could make, like, this room 8 tiles. By adding 6 tiles and then relicking it. Yeah, sounds delightful. Cool. All right. End building phase. We did it. I like the spare bells. Me too. I also like the spare bells. All right. Well, they're already extra tensioned. Steadfast. Lone wolf. Can shoot open locked doors. Random location. Every turn recovers a sanity on the lowest sanity explorer in the same room. Can also open locked doors. Bleeder. Takes a damage at the start of a turn if they took damage on the turn before. So once they start bleeding, they're bleeding forever, which is great. So it's worth it just to hit them once. And now they'll lose health every turn. I do have a solo human. This guy. But he's also got the extra... No, let's just start damaging him. That's good. And I don't have any extra damage now. But I can add tension. So let's tension up here. And then I could Ritual Siphon, I guess? Start doing some work? Yeah, let's start doing some work. Oh, and then I still have enough energy for the Oikophobia. Oikophobia, which is different from Oikophobia. Oikophobia is fear of... What is Oikophobia fear of? I know it's not fear of pigs, which was my first instinct. Oh, Oikophobia. Oikophobia, a tendency to criticize or reject one's own home or home society while praising others. What? Okay, can I have not think pieces and instead a dictionary? Oikophobia meaning. Fear of a home environment. Dislike of one's own culture or compatriots. Fascinating. Not so much proud to be outcast as just a dislike of your own environment. Like, it's less about, I read it as less about wanting to be exiled and more about, it's not about what you want, it's about what you don't want, right? Like, that's different. But also it's not okophobia, which is fear of elks. So there's a lot of words that it could have been. What do we do with this? I guess we continue that word. Now, everybody into the hole. Lose your turn. Nobody is investigating this room, but everybody is exploring this room. Alright, let's start with the high health one in here. 9, 12, 8. And then everybody gets hexed. Marked by the house. Shared agony. Damage and tension spreads to other humans in the room. Mass psychosis. For each human in the room, drain 1. Yo, that's sick. Fear of homes and houses is what they're going for. Except the definition appears to be fear of, like, less about houses and more about the environments that you're in. Like, it's less like home house and more about home culture, I think, is the actual definition of the word. I bet there is a word for actual fear of houses, but I don't know that oikophobia is it. Yeah, home the abstract. All right, well, let's cause some real damage to Mitsuko and see what happens. Damage and tension spreads to other humans in the room. Did it, though? Because I just did... Yeah, it didn't. It didn't. They're lying. When it says shared agony, it's lying. Why is it lying? Yeah, domotophobia makes sense for domicile. Yeah, because I just dealt them... What? It was at X4, right? So I just dealt them 8 sanity damage, and none of it got spread. 0 of it got spread. So that's cool. Alright, what if I deal you 2 physical damage? They're at 10 and 6. Okay, that spreads. Cool, do that again. The bell tower. Oh, she died. She got shot. I guess somebody has a shotgun? Yeah, silver shotgun. What a jerk. All right, let's drain you 4 and see if that spreads. It does not. So the drain doesn't... Oh, damage and tension, not drain. It says tension. It does say tension. That's fair. All right, well, let's block this room. Oh, that doesn't work because people just shoot locks. But it's still 2 damage to everyone in the room. Oh, I have to summon it there, I think. Growing unease. Add an ability of the creature to your hand. It costs 0 AP this turn. Okay. Any human drain 3, creatures in adjacent rooms act. Neat. Okay, yeah, let's do it. Get drained out. Look at all that tension, man. I have to make tension apply to physical damage. X6, so this is gonna hit for 12. pretty good. Let's damage here. Oh. Midnight Strike. Harvest in 7 turns. Disables all human traits. Whoa, okay. That's neat. And they're running away, so we gotta stop that. That's not alright. Rotting beams. How did that happen? I have 3 damage. You can also just move them at random, which is kind of funny. Alright, well, they're still escaping in 1 turn, so I guess I gotta drain them out. Because I don't have enough damage to actually damage them to death. So, get drained. Pretty good. Feel fortified by consuming those pesky human heroes. Do I feel like upgrading a card? Probably. What does this look like upgraded? Oh, I didn't... Well, now it's upgraded. So I guess I can look at it. Which is not exactly what I wanted, but okay. Now it's any human. Oh, I think before it was solo human, and now it's any human. Oh no, now it's 4 damage instead of 4 drain. Ooh, okay. Alright, I guess we want to focus on damage stuff instead of this drain business. Create a copy of the discarded card. That's fascinating. Why would you do this? I guess if there's a card... Oh, now you have more copies of that card in your deck? So on a reshuffle, that is maybe beneficial? Mechanical Room. Increase the maximum heart health by 1. Nursery. Increases tension of humans entering. I do like tension. But the problem is the main room where I'm doing all of my dirty work is a dark room. So I don't know that Nursery does anything for me. Dim Reflection is... Okay, Dim Reflection actually pretty good with cards that banish themselves. Because then you're banishing the copy and not the original. I don't need another Ritual Siphon for sure. Yeah, let's take Dim Reflection. I could actually just reshuffle. I like that better. All humans in the Mirror Hall count as solo humans. Cute. Gives you access to the Grim Reaper. He can be used to harvest any human at the cost of 13 souls. These souls? I think that's essence. That's different from souls. What are souls? Maybe I could find out. Occupied room hex. For each human in the room, drain 1. Any human. For each forbidden fragments banished to deal 3 damage. Oh, this is a good card with the Dim Reflection. And then another Mesophobia. Okay, let's get the Grim Reaper, I guess. The room looks like a cross. That's cute. Even the Grim Reaper was impressed by your ability to haunt and harvest. You now have the world's most famous scythe at your disposal. Yeah, let's go. Alright, and then let's move some rooms around. Costs me a little bit of essence, but gives me a little bit more buffer time. What is this? I guess we have a boss coming? Bleeder Compass moves twice. Well, get injured. And we don't really have anything else that I want to do this turn. So I guess get drained and also get extra damaged. Oh, this is damage now. No, this is good. And this doesn't do anything, but I'm literally not doing anything else. It's so weird that it... Now that I know how it works, I should actually just play it the way that I know how it works, instead of trying to do weird stuff with it. Can be used to harvest any human at the cost of 13 souls. Oh, that's what this is. What are 13 souls? Oh, every person I kill charges his meter. I see. That's good. And then I can kill this guy now that I have already drained them. That's fun. What do you have? Bleeder and Compass. Alright, what if instead he got blocked for a turn? And then he doesn't get to see the corpse. But my Bell Tower Witch can't run in there. Oh, she can. Kind of. No, I don't know. The tension went up, but the Bell Tower Witch appears to still be in the dark room, which is confusing. Well, whatever. You're the last person here, so let's get you killed. Two humans killed, one human turned insane. Ooh, extra essence from harvesting. I see. I see. That's nice. 45 instead of 30. The Well. Spawns the Drowned Tormentor. Cool. Drains a random human entering the room as long as this room is not investigated. Drain amount is equal to the amount of humans in the room. Alright. Gathering Miasma. Increase all damage and drain on cards by 1. Oh, that's cute. Drain 3. Hex deal 2 damage. Oh, I like that. I mean, this makes a lot more sense if I have, like, a really big maze. As it stands right now, I don't. I have a really small maze. But the maze could be increased, you see. Yeah, sure. I'm going to need to make the house bigger for bosses anyway, so might as well start setting that up. Living room. Kitchen. Alright, well, let's make a guest room. And then let's make another living room. And then let's make another guest room. And then let's move this to here. Now it's going to take a lot longer for anybody to get to the heart room. Get wrecked, idiots. And any of these rooms can be made into a 4-size room at my will. Which is big enough to plop most of my utility rooms. something happened. Oh, 2 people entered from random places, including this idiot. Why, you didn't lose your turn? Why didn't you lose your turn? $13. Doctor's bag. A random explorer in the same room recovers a health. Regenerative. Yikes. All right, well, you're getting tensioned out, I guess. But let's recurring hex this idiot. So now every turn they take 2 damage. This idiot is already double tensioned, so let's start draining you. That seems helpful. And the rest of this can go towards Kim, I suppose, since Kim is closer and not losing a turn now. Oh, you're going into the death room anyway. You're so boned. All right, I'm not concerned. Well, you are still the doctor, which is annoying, so... Skip turn twice. You're on 2 skip turns moving into here, huh? That's fascinating. Don't pretend to understand what happened there, but okay. Have some hexes. Impish Games. Whenever a creature acts, drain 2. Ah, and you got a recurring demise. Nice. Get blocked. Take some damage. Get some sanity? Do we need a kill? Not yet. This is the one that's healing, but also is getting drained. And then the recovery. Oh, I have so much damage. This is great. Okay, I think I'm focusing on damage. I think this is working out. The Bell Tower Witch affecting drain is like, that's kind of cool, but... Oh, there are cards that lets tension affect damage, so that's something to think about. If we end up going there. And that is just a copy of the same build I had the first time, which, like, was pretty good, but... I'm just doing the same thing over again. You're on skip turn, but you're also going somewhere. Oh no, Alice is going somewhere. William and Kim are both on skip turn again. Interesting. I don't know why you double skipped. I don't know why you double skipped on entering the crypt. Odd. Alright, get hexed. Oh, I should have tensioned first. Can I undo? Control Z. Where's my my monster train? Undo turn. You're still taking the 2 damage from recurring demise, which is great. And then if I end turn, both of them just die. So I guess I'll just end turn. If I had a way to do sanity damage to Alice... Oh, I can do sanity damage to Alice. Where the hell are you going? I don't understand? It looks like he's supposed to be in this, or Alice. It looks like Alice is supposed to be in this room. but somehow walked all the way around instead of going through the door. I very much do not understand how this game works. All right, whatever. Just both of you die, I guess. What was that? All right, now we get a question mark turn. Coiling Madness. Add 3 tension. Costs 2 less AP if you discarded this turn. Okay, okay. Drain 1 thrice. Sure. Stores a card to increase your card draw by 1 until this room is investigated. Has a chance of applying the Bleeder trait to humans who enter. That's kind of cool too. Nah, I'll get the extra card draw. I love card draw. So this needs to be a full room, and then I can alter it. Some builders believed they could harness the house's geometry to seal what stirred beneath it. Instead, their measurements and rituals only deepened the pattern, carving new channels through which essence could flow. Now, their sigils surface once again, bright and hungry. They no longer bind the house, but increase its strength instead. Sacrifice a card, gain essence according to its rarity. Or, sacrifice a card, gain a card of higher rarity. Sure. Give me a card of higher rarity. Everything I have is common, I think. Should I get rid of another Oikophobia? We're just not draining people at all. I think I want to get rid of a Phantom Raking. Or maybe one of the weird utility cards that I'm not using. Like Shifting Hallways. Shifting Hallways is good if they get to the end, I guess. Chilling Cold I keep wanting to use, but don't actually have a good way of using. I'm gonna get rid of a Phantom Raking. Unfolding Walls. Do I get to know what that card does? Discard 1 card, gain 2 AP, banish. Oh, sick. Alright, well, we're sacrificing a Phantom Raking. And then none of this does anything. Investigator? Oh no. Silver Shotgun and Reasonable. And Pistol. I don't like that. Here. Have a Hex. And then none of the rest of these cards actually do anything that I care about this turn? Gross. Because I don't want to move somebody out of the entrance room to a random room. That's just going to mess things up. Mazophobia I can't do anything with until next turn. And I don't really want to collapse any spaces right now. So, what a garbage turn. What the crap? Destined. Dies upon reaching the heart. Take a heart damage if they are eliminated before they reach the heart. Okay. Okay, so I want to let them get there. Panicky when not alone, have all drain effects. Both of them are skipping turns because they made it into the dark room. Discard a card, gain 2 AP. Okay, that's easy to do. I can discard this because I can't do anything with it this turn. Now I have a bunch of extra AP that I can't actually fully spend. I have some extra drain in here. So now I have some X4 on this idiot. And we can do some damage to anybody who's not the occultist. I guess let's start in on Grace. He's investigating. You can investigate the dark room? Disappears when it's investigated. Oh no. I gotta get rid of him. I gotta do something about him. I guess I could move him. Or maybe we can drive him insane? Because he's at lots of tension right now. So that's delightful. Yeah, that's exactly enough. Guess who's not investigating anymore? It's that idiot. You're cool. Oh, but you're skipping. So let's maze some of these other idiots. Avoidance. Avoids a specific room. What does that mean? Which room are you avoiding? The room that you're in right now? Marked by the house for extra tension. Distrustful. Will try to move to empty rooms, except you're insane. You're getting 2 damage and tension every turn. You can martyr. Adds a useless card to your deck for the rest of the night when killed. Cannot drain more than 4 at once. Alright, you get a hex. Should I just move the occultist to a random room? That's kind of nice for them. You say skip turn, but you also say you're moving, which is weird. We'll see if Grace ends up moving or not. Oh, you're Grace. No, you're the occultist. That's the hunter. That's Grace. Yeah, it says they're moving, even though they have a skip. This game, man, I don't... How have these, like, UX bugs just gone straight through with nobody saying anything? Maybe that's on me. Maybe I should say something. Alright, well, I can move someone or I can tension. I guess let's tension. And then I can deal 4 damage if I want. You're pretty well gone already. I'm not worried about you. And you're already insane. So let's start on the bigger one. Yeah, Grace definitely moved, even though she said she was stunned. Where are you going? Okay, you're in this room also, even though you're walking around outside. What the hell? This is remarkably silly. Here, let's send you somewhere else. This is worth. You take 3 damage, everybody gets drained for 1,000,000. Rippling Fate deals damage. Okay. Grace, what room are you even in? You're basically already dead, so I'm not concerned about you. And I want the occultist to make it, so we don't want to deal any more damage to them. Midnight Strike. Harvest in 6 turns. Okay. Sounds great. You can get marked. Oh, you just disappeared. That's weird. What did we do to you? How did that happen? Log? Recurring demise played on Grace. Henry took a damage. Oh, somebody else died. Okay, that's pretty good. All right, Grace. Grace and the occultist are now both moving in the appropriate direction, which is a problem. Let's see if we can't drain out Grace. Man, I screwed it up again. All right. Grace, go somewhere else. Adds attention each turn. Recurring demise deals 2 damage. So they're just gonna die, right? But let's drain them out anyway. And I guess if I were going to deal extra damage to Travis, that would be worth it, because this idiot is going to get harvested on the next turn unless I move him. I guess I could block here. Oh, I can move him at random. There we go. And now we're waiting even longer for the occultist to make it. Which means Travis will just get harvested. Hello? Occultist? Oh, there you are. You're just taking your sweet time about it. Sure. But now you can make it because there's nothing in your way. What room are you in? There you are. Oh. Phew. Man, this wide room is just messing everything up. Please enjoy the tension, and also please enjoy my heart room. Kill 3 humans in the heart room across all runs. Ah, well, them becoming destined certainly helps. Lots of essence gain, so we're doing really good there. From the cracks. Drain 2. Move a random human to their previous room. That's pretty cool. Neglect. Banish a card, draw cards equal to its AP cost. Fine. Any human per tile in the room, drain 1. Oh, that one again. Yeah. Another dark room. Echo chamber. Any cards played on the echo chamber also played on adjacent rooms. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. That one's neat. I don't know if I'm doing echo chamber things. Echo chamber, I guess, is especially good if I have ways to spawn monsters. Like, spawn a monster in a room. I could set up for that. Sure, let's set up for that. That sounds delightful, actually. Oh, I didn't want that. Ah, mistakes were made. Well, now it's touching 3 rooms, so this will be fine for an echo chamber. And then actually extending this kitchen to touch the echo chamber seems pretty good too. Alright, I could work with this. That's a lot of people at once. Also, somebody came in randomly somewhere. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Because I only see 4 people here. Oh, there we go. There's the rando. Who needs to be hexed? Will not flee after seeing a corpse. Takes an additional damage for each 20% of missing max health and can shoot things. Bleeder, 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 bleeder. Well, everybody's a bleeder except for Hunter. Alright, well now we need more room-targeted things. But also, in the meantime, we can make you start bleeding. I think I will sacrifice Chilling Cold. Let's not move somebody at random. So I'll discard a card to gain 2 AP, but that doesn't help me. I actually frequently have more AP than I know what to do with, so I'm just going to play this to get rid of it. And now I have the extra AP that just disappears on my next turn, and that's fine. Oh my god, this is so many people. I really need AoE. Well, Mesophobia, do some work. A lot of 16s here. Ah, somebody's getting harvested. Good. Rippling Fate. Distrustful. Is anybody solo? Nobody is solo right now, alas. Yeah, this room being long appears to just completely mess with the pathfinding. That's very funny. We've got an X4 and a bunch of X2s. I can play 3 cards, so not Guttural Pain. Let's make sure that everybody who is a bleeder has started bleeding. And, see how much sanity damage we can start dealing. I should probably drop the Ritual Siphon somewhere. Here. Oh! That killed her? It killed someone. That was weird. That was really weird. Yeah, I don't like what's happening here. They're all running. Let's block them. Damage and tension spreads to other humans in the room. Okay, that's pretty sick. Here, you get mazed. We've got some X4 tension, not that I'm doing much about it. Alright, then we just want to deal damage to Chris because he'll share it. Kill 9 humans in the same room as the cat. Oh, right. There's a cat. I completely forgot about the cat. Why is that damage getting spread? Ah, because they also have shared agony. Lucky. Okay, well, shared agony people get, the recurring hex. We don't have anybody solo, unless you count as solo with the other dead people? You do! Oh, lucky. And everybody else got driven insane. Wow. So now we just have Hunter, who is unfazed and taking his sweet time. Oh, because he's in an entirely different room. So not so much taking his sweet time. In fact, he's going pretty directly to the place. Moving. Are they moving? They're dead. I don't think they're moving. Okay, well, Hunter's dead when I pass turn. So, let's, I don't know, man. Spread the love. Mind wipe. Okay, pretty good haul. What's up, Kellerman? So this is Deck of Haunts. It is a deck builder slash dungeon builder. You are running a haunted house, and you need to kill or drive insane any humans that are entering the house trying to find the heart. None of these say room. So I actually want to start taking advantage of the echo room. Empty room summon. Oh, hell yeah. Here we go. Now that I have an empty echo room that can summon into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rooms, I'm going to make another room for them to summon into. Guest and kitchen. So living room. It is very much a premise for a game, yeah. Alright, well, this is a lot of humans that are never going to be solo. Oh, they're all lone wolves! They're definitely going to be solo. Let's find the highest health one, is this 16. So you get recurring demise. None of you are solo at the moment. Masophobia doesn't do anything unless somebody's in the dark room. I don't want to move anybody to a random room. That's going to cause me trouble. This doesn't do anything, so let's just sacrifice it. And we can drain whoever is lowest on sanity, so one of these 17s. Or maybe Dwayne, because he also has high health? Sure. Alright, everybody, into the dark room. Here we go. Now there are ghouls. So how many ghouls got summoned? 1, 2, 3, 4 ghouls got summoned. It looks like there's a limit on how many creatures I can have in the house. Okay. But I also have a lot of growing unease. Creature acts twice. Any humans killed become grave tenders. That's just going to cause a lot of tension. Which is cool, but everybody's capped at X4. So it's not, like, helpful. And I don't have the Masophobia this turn, which is sad. Alright, the ghouls are doing work now. Some amount of work. There is one ghoul in this room? Yeah, this guy. So I can Growing Unease him. Deal 3 damage for each creature in the room to target human. Ah, that's less fun. Any human, drain 3 creatures in adjacent rooms act. Oh. Well, let's do that. You. Now everybody's in here. So now 3 damage for each creature in the room is a lot of damage. So let's kill you. Now everybody's running away. That was maybe a poor choice. Let's see. I can do 8 drain to any one person. Okay, you are the healthiest, so let's get you somewhere else and stun you for a turn. And then start spreading some damage here. There's no pistols. So if I get the block card, that's going to be really good. This one. And you're healthy, so that can be stopped. And I could just harvest somebody if I wanted. An explorer is escaping. You're not escaping. 1 turn's remaining. Is that lying? I think it's lying. This game lies about a lot of things. Creature acts twice. Any humans killed become grave tenders. Okay, here. Yeah, it shows the door she's going towards. Like, I get that the humans in this room are trying to escape, and that would be bad news if they succeeded. And now I have an extra grave tender. But I also have a lot of alive people that are going to probably successfully flee. Yeah, Jason's gonna flee now, which is unfortunate. Ooh, my first escapee! I guess, killing everybody in here was a little aggressive. I didn't think they were just gonna die, though. Oh, I can harvest them. Never mind. They're not escaping. 0 shot they're escaping. Death is going to show up for them personally. Alright, now we have 2 people alive. You're running into here next turn. You're stunned next turn. So, let's start with you. You can get hexed. And you can get some tension. Oh, and then all of the ghouls will just eat you. Yeah, the timing on that is something. They didn't attack, though. Night long. Creatures deal 1 more damage. Okay. Yeah, you're very dead now. Pretty good. Alright, it's boss time. Black Legendary Room. Gain 1 AP and -1 draw. That's not worth it. Relic Room is great, though. Solo damage. Deal 3, draw 1? Yo. I might just take that instead of another Relic Room. I keep having not enough cards to use all my AP, so that seems great. Especially if this is like the boss and it's only 1 guy. I don't need to do anything else. The heralding hours. Here comes the cops. Officers are on the scene. Oh, this isn't a boss. This is just officers. That's pretty good. I keep using my drain cards before using my tension cards. Like, get it together, buddy. Plague Inc. X Blueprints. Kind of. Start doing some more damage here. And that's it. I guess I'll do some damage. It's not bad. Alright, and then the big bad. Not that big, but... Oh, yeah, you're not that particularly impressive either. Alright, it is time to Mesophobia, some idiots. Like... you. Now we have some ghouls, so that's fun. I can get sacrificed. Start on the high health people, I think. People are already going insane. This is great. Nobody's running away yet, so that's also good. Oh, you're the only solo human. Alright, well. I think I want another Mesophobia. And then we have 4 damage to anybody. So once again, focus on the high health people. And people just went nuts for reasons. I don't know what those reasons were, but okay. I'm glad to see that something is causing drain damage. I don't know what. Damage and tension is spread. Whenever a creature acts, drain 2. I see. Mass psychosis. Okay, yes. But all of these things would do that thing. Okay, so Mesophobia is doing real good work. I'm pretty happy with this. You need to go or get driven insane. And your tension is high enough that that's easy. And the remainder of these idiots are just going to get harassed to death by my monsters. So we could actually just focus on killing off the insane people. Get some extra essence for basically free. Ah, the monsters did their thing. Yup. Have I seen a boss yet? Yes. Every once in a while you get like a really high health, high sanity person, and it's just the one person. I don't remember exactly what the details are, but there are clergy in the game as well as masons. Yeah, we get masons that are not like, you know, masons like people that work with stone, but masons like, secret society conspiracists. And I don't remember what this is. I think this might be like the uber stonemason. Upgrade? Probably upgrade. Mesophobia becomes 3 damage. And works better, but I don't need that. Collapsing spaces becomes cheaper. Chilling cold is double tension. Shifting hallways is free. Gravetender ghoul becomes cheaper. That might be worth it. Clawing stone becomes... Ooh, draw 2? Unfolding walls becomes extra AP gain. Recurring demise is free. And this becomes 4/5 instead of 3/4. I like draw 2, I think. And then also I can heal my heart or remove a card. I have enough essence to do whatever the heck I want. So let's get rid of one of these Phantom Rakings, maybe? What do I not do? What do I not like here? It's weird what crackpots say about them. I was a junior mason as a kid. The masons are weird. It is weird what people say about them, but also some of what people say about them is justified. Like, they're not running the world, but it legitimately is not a secret society, but it has a lot of those same trappings as all of the stereotypes about secret societies. They are a frequently strange group of people. I do want the extra AP, it turns out, from Unfolding Walls sometimes. I think I want the extra AP from Unfolding Walls when I have the cards that let my, that give me actions based off of my ghouls. Because then I have like an 8 card or 9 card hand or whatever. I guess Phantom Raking? Like, I have a lot of sources of damage now. We're doing pretty good. I think I maybe don't need Chilling Cold. I think that can just go. And I'm not worried about healing my heart too with my current health totals. So, Paralyzing Fear, Occupied Room. Human skips their next turn if tension is at maximum. It's mildly irritating that there is a limit to how many monsters can be in my area at a time. Upgrades a Phantom Room to a Phobia Room. No. Stores a card to increase your card draw by 1 until this room is investigated. Oh, I have one of those. I could get another one of those, I guess. Hold. Draw 1. Improved by 1 every turn held. Oh, it becomes draw more over time. Ah, and marked by the house. Actually, the Hex card. Okay. Might go up with more rooms. What might go up with more rooms? Oh, the tension thing? Human skips their next turn if tension is at maximum. That's cute, but let's reroll. My allowed monster count? Really? Because it was 5, I think, throughout the entirety of my last game, too. Drain 2 to all humans. That's cute. Clawing Stone. Rehearsal Room. Room cards played here this turn are repeated at the start of the next turn. Mechanical Room for extra hard health. Relentless is neat. Reclaiming Roots. Add 2 tension, deal 4 damage, cost 1 less per card discarded this night. This night! Storage Room. Oh, Storage Room I actually kind of like. Sewing Room is also neat. Both of these are neat. Let's get a Storage Room, actually. Because then I can, yeah. Because then if I get the Mazophobia early, then I can pull it out later. The final shape. Within, the rooms thrum softly. Every wall hums with the essence gathered across nights of hunger. Every floorboard vibrates with stored thought. The stone heart beats steady now, its rhythm vast enough to echo through the dimensional labyrinth beneath. The mansion stands on the threshold of change. Its purpose, once hidden, now feels inevitable. To become the gate between what was built and what waits to be born. Sick. Random rare card or upgrade a card? I don't think I can do both, so I guess it's the choice between them. The upgrades are, I think, not impressive. I think the upgrades are not that impressive, so let's get a random rare card. At Wit's End. Harvest if sanity is below 4. Heck yeah. Of course, Mazophobia over here, so I will store Mazophobia. I do want to keep Unfolding Walls. I absolutely want to do this now. And we can sacrifice one. And the rest of my turn is probably Growing Uneases. The rest of my turn is definitely Growing Uneases. Get him! Alright, no shotguns, so that's good. I want to wait till next turn to pull the Mazophobia, when all of the humans are going to be in this room. So let's Recurring Demise, someone high health. Compass. Doctor's Bag. 2x drain, 2x drain. You're a bleeder. Let's do something about that. And you're a compass. Alright, so the bleeder is now bleeding. And let's start the sanity drain here. And this just doesn't do anything yet. Okay. Your highest health. Start that there. Yeah, it just spreads the damage for some reason. I really don't understand how that card works. There we go. That's what I was looking for. The Bell Tower Witch now, like, doesn't really play into what I'm trying to do, but I guess sometimes, the extra tension is useful. Let's discard the Shifting Hallways for some extra AP this turn. And now I can play everything. X4s, X2 there. So this is 8. I guess I'll hit one of the bigger people. You're unfazed. I don't need to worry about you as much. Bigger people or higher health? Higher health. And then some damage. Does anyone have the thing where they share? Rippling Fate, Distrustful. Marked by the House, Distrustful. Midnight Strike, Recurring Demise. Okay, no. So let's do damage there. And it was 1 extra damage for some reason? I don't know why. Okay. Sure. Ah, and I can store Wit's End. Oh, I can keep storing stuff. That's nice. Now I can get Wit's End back whenever it looks like I need it. Recurring Demise goes there. You get to double act. Want to deal some damage and block a room? These idiots are already dead. Very dead. Who's solo? You're solo. You're solo. But nobody's in adjacent rooms for Guttural Pain, which is too bad. But I can do some damage. Ah, some people are running because they finally saw a dead body. I gotta wait until the creatures are done running around so I know they've all acted. This will just kill. Okay. Just kill him, I guess. Yeah, we're done here. Good haul. Everybody's dead. Perfect. Who wants to die in a living room? The irony would kill me. Yeah, there's some really fascinating one-liners in this game. Foresee. Choose a card from your draw pile, put it on top. It will cost 2 AP less when drawn. No. I don't need a second one of these. Upgrade a basic room to a rehearsal hall. Nope, none of these. Forbidden Fragment. Should we start with the Forbidden Fragments? So maybe a little late to start. I don't know if it's late. It might be an appropriate time to start. But I don't think I will. Adds 2 tension, deal 4 damage, costs 1 less per card discarded this night. Still, none of this really appeals to me. Add tension. Add 2 more tension if this is the first card played this turn. Pinpricks. 2 damage to a random human. Return this to your hand and it costs 1 more. That's cute. We'll play with that. Oh, okay. We got a friend. So, will the destined person... Here's the real question. Will the destined person get eaten by the animals? I think the answer is yes, but let's find out. Which one is this one? This one is the top one. Okay, that's the one that's giving me the thing that I want, the extra damage source. Do I want to store any of these? Not really. What do you have? Smudge Stick. Creatures avoid this room. Oh. Destined, informed, and unfazed. Alright, well, let's keep this handy. I still haven't drawn the move human to a random room card? Damn. I wanted to move the destined guy to a random room. Let's retrieve that and store... You have Rippling Fate. That's fine. We'll store at Wit's End. Although I guess I can just store and retrieve however much I want. That's funny. Start doing some damage here. Oh, to a room. Okay. Woo! I can pinpricks in Echo Chamber. That's cute. Okay. Should the worst happen, I can pinpricks in the Echo Chamber, and that'll go really well. Do I have any solo humans? Here, take some damage. Regenerative, I see. You can take some more damage then. Where are you going, buddy? Oh, right, the smudge stick. They're not going to come into here. Alright, now everybody's in here, which is the good part. So you, buddy, go somewhere. That's not the place I wanted you to go to. Alright, well, he's dying. He's not making it. And we'll Mazophobia the rest of the team. Did that hit him? A weird card. It did hit him. How? Shared agony to other humans in the room. He's not even in the room. Both of them have shared agony, though. That's kind of cool. Huh. Shared agony apparently means house, not room, because it keeps hitting the occultist, and I'm not happy about it. All right, I guess we're just taking that damage because I don't know how to deal with this otherwise. Does Rippling Fate mean something different than I think it does? Is Rippling Fate deal 1 damage anytime I play a card? Yes. Rippling Fate is deal a damage anytime I play a card. It has nothing, it's not just deal a damage. It's deal a damage every time I play a card. That's different. Okay, well. Die. I'll have to spend my essence to heal up the next time I get the chance. Draw 1. If you discard this, draw 2. That's cute. Pumpkin Patch. Stores damage and drain from cards and releases it when humans enter the room. Interesting. Drains a random human entering the room as long as this room is not investigated. Oh, sure. Alright, let's try the Pumpkin Patch. That sounds cute. Ooh, Pumpkin Patch is big? Uh, 3x3. Where do I want to put a 3x3 room? I want to put it here, actually. Oh, now it's not connected. Uh-oh. Because I moved this down, huh? Alright, whatever. Wonder if this will make it less disastrous for pathfinding. Well, that cost me a lot of essence, but I have a lot of essence, so I guess I'm not that concerned. Yeah, I'm not sure how this works. I guess I could sacrifice a card? Why am I at 0? Releases it randomly to humans that enter the room. So now that that's been sacrificed, every time someone enters this room, they'll take that damage? Interesting. We can store shifting hallways. No, we can store Mesophobia. And now I have no more energy. What? Why am I out of energy? That's very weird. We'll eat Oikophobia, I suppose. No, we'll eat Phantom Raking. Why do I have no AP? What happened? You can eat Oikophobia, I suppose. Not enough action points. How much action points does it cost to sacrifice? I don't think I understand what just happened. I think... it normally costs essence to play, so it costs 4 essence to play. But when I fed it to the pumpkin patch, instead it acted like I played it for 4 action points and ate all my action points. That's a weird bug. But that is definitely a bug. When you act, that's just to increase tension, right? Yeah. Alright. Good turn. Good turn. Well, let's pull this back. Because now we really want to do this. Here, sure. My Bell Tower Witch! That's okay. That just means I can replace her with Grave Tentacle. Anybody solo? I think everybody's in this room right now, so not so much. You can get that. Mass Psychosis is cute. Midnight Strike, Distrustful, Marked, Impish Games, Shared Agony. There it is. There's no human... there's no monsters in that room, so that actually doesn't work. They're not solo. They're not solo. Damn it. Okay, I'll just do that then. I think I can do this here, though. Now it's 7 damage. Cute. Because it cost me nothing. Oh my god, everybody just exploded. Is this a cooldown? This is a cooldown. Interesting. So if I have extra energy, I can burn cards in the pumpkin patch, but it's not like it's just storing it for later. It's not like I'm getting extra value that way. Well, that's too bad. Who had the shared agony? Which one is shared agony? This one. Oh, there's no monsters in that room though. That was wasteful. That's good though. Oh, they shut the doors. Rude. There we go. Oh, I can use that on people that have already been driven insane. That's nice. You go there. You take some extra damage. Get some extra AP here. You're very gone. Do you have no monsters? Oh, you have the smudge stick. Wow, you're a problem. Where are you? 2 people in here with no monsters. Rip and Tear. The shared agony person is running. Also no monsters. And smudge stick. Yeah, alright, just sacrifice this here. Oh, I can't sacrifice it while it's on cooldown. Ah! Dude, the pumpkin patch sucks. That's for you. That's for you. Where are you going? That's not cool. How about you go literally anywhere else? You get ripped and torn. That's delightful. Yeah, this is working out pretty well. And we could store something if I want. Like... Federal Pain. Because that's a decent amount of damage. Also, Pinpricks is... Does this work? Ah. Pinpricks is free. I love free. Free is my favorite amount of damage. You can deal 4? Oh, 6. Yep. Pretty good. Night-long tension now also applies to damage. Yay, I found the thing. Dim Reflection seems like it's maybe better than I thought it was going to be. So maybe that's worth picking up. False Solitude also seems cool. Drowned Tormentor. I think I played with that last time and it was like not what I wanted. I think I want this one though. Yeah, I don't really feel the need to change anything here. The pumpkin patch is just weird. Alright, well, fire this one off. Store collapsing spaces. I'm going to want that one later. And eat my Phantom Raking. No, eat my Oikophobia. And the 20 damage one gets the Recurring Demise. Shotgun. Oof, what a jerk. Start killing the shotgun guy. Whoa. Alright, well, let's teleport you somewhere closer. Where'd you end up? Sure, great. And definitely store at Wit's End. That's going to be useful later. We can Mazophobia someone in here. The shotgun guy, yes. Now we have Impish Games, Mass Psychosis, and Distrustful. And another Mass Psychosis. Cool. I want Collapsing Spaces later, but not right now. So I have extra AP with which I can pinpricks. And also pinpricks, maybe. Is this actually a sacrifice? Is the card gone? Let's find out. No, the card's not gone. I just play it into the pumpkin patch, and it fires off later at random. That's so bad. That's so bad. What's the point? I guess it, for solo humans, it allows me to burn the solo humans cards as if, I could just play it. And so that's, efficient. If there's no targets that round. This is not the worst, but it's not, it's not great. 19. Flashlight's dangerous. Oh, everybody's in the maze, in the big room. Yes, let's maze them. What? Why does this say +8 damage? I don't understand. I don't understand. All right, we'll hit Flashlight Lady. She's just instantly dead. I really don't understand what just happened. And now everybody's running away? Uh-oh, mistakes were made. At least I have Collapsing Spaces next turn. Am I... Aww. The destined person is getting harassed by ghouls. That's not what I wanted. Alright, and then we have... This is pretty free, actually. You're taking damage already. I don't know why that dealt extra damage, but I guess that's fine. Log. Fatal error. Oh, really? Thanks. That's great. What the crap? Well, I suppose we relaunch the game? This time it wasn't the humans that died, it was the game. Continue? Does it remember from turn to turn? No, we're starting fresh on that run, on that night. Yeah, I don't... There are frequently things that happen, and I don't understand why they happen. But okay. Anyway, I guess I have built appropriately here. This is as built as it's gonna get. Start that run again. Wow, none of these things are the things I care about. Is this city? Oh, you came into this room this time? Rude. Alright, I guess that means we need to put in some effort over here. You're solo. Just die. Store the Mazophobia for next turn. Oh, that's why it dealt extra damage. Tension applies to damage. I forgot I had that effect. Dang. So, nobody destined this time. A little sad. There are a lot of smudge sticks, though. So the Gravetender Ghoul not going to do the thing. Well, we can try for it anyway. Aw, someone's in my Echo Room. That's extra sad. No, I don't have the AP. Okay. Swapsies. I guess we can start doing Mazophobia things here. Yes. Avoidance. Avoids a specific room. Which room are they avoiding? We have one Mass Psychosis. We have a Distrustful. We have 2 avoidances. And I don't know which room they're avoiding. This UI, though. You can take one of these for my draws for future turns. And Recurring Demise on the highest of healths. That's you. No, I didn't remember to do it before I lost my, before I ran out of, AP. Alright, well, we didn't get, the Shared Agony thing, so... Now... have some ghouls. Some more garbage. Let's just harvest you? That's great. Get harvested, idiot. Now I am out of the thing. Distrustful, distrustful, avoidance, avoidance. You don't have a thing. Recurring Demise and Impish Games. Okay. Oh yeah, you're going insane real quick. It's going to go really poorly for you. Let's find one of these smudge stick idiots and get rid of them. This one. Take 8 damage. Oh, they're running. They found a body. How sad for them. They're stunned again, which is delightful. Let's find someone to draw from. How about you? Now my monsters deal extra damage, which is great news. Well, let's just kill you. Yeah, pinpricks in here is cute. Now I can't do it anymore because the room's not occupied. But it did spread the damage, which was nice. Recurring Demise on the full health one. The one with the smudge stick? Yes. And I do have one person. This doesn't spread the love, though. So maybe I'll just drain them out? They already are suffering from Impish Games. Oh, they're just going to die on their next turn anyway. We'll see if that does it. Yeah, they just died. I figured as much. That's alright. I don't really need to maximize my essence gain at this point. We're sitting on like 1,000 essence. We're kind of doing okay here. Ah, there's Shared Agony. Beautiful. Oh, they're still smudge sticked. Brutal. Doesn't do anything. No tension. This doesn't do anything either. Alright, we'll store this in case it's useful later. And just hit there. You are fleeing, but in the wrong direction. I love that for you. Do I have any way to, like, harvest you? Or where are you going from here? Could just let the monsters kill you. Yeah, I don't really have anything that I need to do here, so take some sanity damage and get killed by monsters. Oh, you have the smudge stick. You're never going to get killed by monsters. Okay. Okay, I understand. Well, then let's drain you out. We can do that. It might take a while, but, like, what else am I doing with my time? It's not like I'm in remotely a dangerous situation. What am I doing? I can't. That's not even helpful. Just kill you. Get more essence that way. It's not like I can double dip on it. Ooh, Web Weaver. That is a different summon. Pain Conversion. Deal 3 damage. This turn all drain effects damage instead. Cute. Pertension on the human. Deal 2 damage. Which is at most 6 damage? I'll take the Web Weaver. Okay, so you're saying if I make more rooms, I might get more monsters? Let's see if that does anything. Holy Book. Immune to health damage and sanity drain when not alone. At end of turn, other explorers in the room lose attention. Terrible news. Oh, they're destined. Well, get in there, man. You've got places to go. You've got things to do. We'll store the Wit's End. I will not recurring demise you. Nor will I clawing stone you. Nor will I do any of this. So I guess we just dump it into the pumpkin patch. This gets sacrificed permanently. The rest of this gets dumped into the pumpkin patch. Okay, this is the value of the pumpkin patch. Like, I don't have anything to do with my energy, and I don't have anybody that I want to cast on, so we'll just dump it in the pumpkin patch, and nothing is lost. Pathfinder, regenerative holy book, but you're alone. I hope you understand what that means to you. It means you're about to get eaten by spiders. Yeah, the number of creature slots did not increase. And at the start of the game, it's also 5. So I don't know how many rooms I'd have to add before the number of creature slots increases, but that doesn't seem to be a mechanic that the game is telling me about in any kind of way. You're fine for now. I'm not going to worry about it. So, oh, but all of you are not alone. So that's extremely dangerous. But you can still take damage, so I guess I'll damage you. Or we'll start... What does the Web Weavers give me? Any creature, increase damage and drain of the target by 3. Okay. Big spider. Oh no! My occultist! My occultist needed a smudge stick! He made some wrong choices coming into this house. Maybe I made some wrong choices coming into this house. Shared Agony is cute, but not when they all have holy books. Let's see. What can I do with this? Sure. That'll go on the compass person. Guess you can also start dying. That's not helpful. I don't want to make my cultist insane. Well, my cultist to live. It would be great if the spiders went after not the cultist. I don't know that I can make that happen, though. Yeah, this is just not going to do anything, so we'll hit the one person that I can. And pass, I guess? Dump this into here. Load up that pumpkin patch. Okay, tension is increased, but the holy book is still active, so that's rough. Let's find a holy booker to get the heck out of here. You. High tension holy booker. Wow, you moved into the same room as the... Impressive, actually. Distressing, but impressive. Alright. The solo holy booker over here can get clawed. That's delightful. Where is there here? You're a good spider to have your values increased. Unhallowed ground. Empty room trap. Creatures in this room act an additional time. Oh, so like every room? I just got an achievement for playing 3 trap cards in a turn. I mean, I guess technically, by some standard. You've got a book. You've got a book. You do not have a book. Oh. Get nailed. Oh, the tension affects the damage, so they just died. That's awful. And what is being stored? I can't do anything with that yet. Cool, that can stay stored. One of you two is gonna have to get. So, did that work? I think it did. I think the cultist did, in fact, get cult affected appropriately. Also, we have done some incredible work here. These spiders are doing great. Okay, and you're running away, but we can do something about that, I think. No. No, I can't. I don't have the right cards. Do I have any draw? You are affected by the tension, though. So this is 18 damage, so you're just dead? Yeah. Cool. Good job, team. That went well. Okay, now that it's not crashing, that went well. Okay, can I upgrade the spider card? What does it look like upgraded? It's slightly cheaper. What about this? It's cheaper. What about this? It's 3 damage. What about this? It's also cheaper. This is an extra AP. That's kind of useful. This doesn't banish. Oh, really? The real benefit of this is just the essence gain. So, like, I'm kind of cool without worrying about At Wit's End, but it has given me a lot of essence. Recurring Demise becomes free. Maze of Phobia is 1 more damage. And also the rooms don't have to be as big, so I could do it with a 15 instead of a 20. 4 and 5. I think I want the extra AP, actually. Alright, we do want to heal now. And I think it is time to remove at Wit's End. I think I am done with this. I think I don't need it anymore. Also, between the Grave Tenders and the Web Weavers, let's just keep only the Web Weavers. I think that's the best way to do it. On Death's Door, harvest if health is 1. That's less helpful. This is another one of those, like, they're already dead, so here, harvest them for some extra essence. Like, that's not what I need. Shifting Dread. Add 3 tension, remove all tension from humans in adjacent rooms. Cursed Flesh. Echo. Another Echo Chamber? Mirror Hall. Actually, Mirror Hall would be nice to have. I wouldn't mind having some Mirror Hall here. Actually. Because I do have some solo plays that I am frequently missing the opportunity to play. But the room where that matters the most is the dark room. So I guess I'm not that worried about it. I think I'm not that worried about it. I think this is a reroll. Propagating Nightmares. Add a random phobia to your hand. Repeat for every propagating nightmares played this night. Another Mazophobia? It's cute. Draw 1. If I discard it, draw 2. Pumpkin Patch again. Green Legendary Room. Gain an AP. Spawns an extra human every night. Whoa. That's maybe good, actually? That's maybe good, actually. Getting an extra human. Because it's an extra source of essence. But I kind of like Propagating Nightmares. This is also really good with extra card draw, which I'm kind of have. Yeah, let's do it. And I have no need to change the size of any rooms or mess around with my maze right now, so I will leave it as is. Actually, this is gonna get moved to here so that I can add... I guess a living room here. And that extends into the pumpkin patch, which is what I wanted. The silence after. The house stills after the struggle. The intruders are gone, but the air remains charged. Plaster dust drifts in the hallways like falling ash. The pattern of the tiles shifts subtly, forming a spiral that points toward the heart room. For a moment, the mansion seems to breathe slower, savoring what it has taken. Somewhere deep below, the heart responds with a low, answering thud. Yeah, they had fun writing this. Upgrade a card, choose a rare card, heal to full. Let's say a rare card. In Despair's Grip. Harvest if human is at maximum tension for at least 3 turns. No. Per room with at least 10 tiles, gain 1 AP. Draw 1 card, banish. Sick. Occupied room. Hex drain 1. Oh, mass psychosis. Oh, no, that's not important. I'm gonna take a seismic boom. That's great. All right. Before we start the next one, I am going to take my usual stream break. Okay, so what are we up to today? We have Chief Brody here, ready to shoot some pistols. We've got a Pathfinder with a shotgun, 2 book wielders, one of whom is a Pathfinder, so that's promising. That's a lot of Pathfinders today. That's worrisome. So right now, all we have is Chief Brody here. So let's just spend some cards, I suppose. Probably sacrifice this. for more card draws later. Get wrecked. Store this, because I want to have access to that later. That's good value. Sure. Sure. Seems good. Yeah, decent damage. Let's go. And here everybody comes from everywhere else. Alright. Father Hess, where did you end up? The Reverend and the Good Father are both solo, which is great news. And nobody's got smudge sticks. Let's go, Webweaver. Do the thing. Per room with at least 10 tiles. Oh yeah, okay, I guess that's 2 rooms. That could be more rooms, though. We could do better with the Seismic Bloom. But for now, that's delightful. We're gonna pull this back, retrieve. I will generate, if anything, that benefits from getting discarded. So we'll discard a Growing Unease. Now tension affects damage. Ah, this is great. Everything's coming together. And let's start knocking out some of these book wielders. Oh, random phobia. Phobia. Any human. Deal 1 damage. Banish. Okay. Sure. That's convenient. I want to hit, I think, the one with the tension, because that's a big hit. We can store the Wits End. Oh my god, there's so much going on. This is such a great turn. I love being able to do things. And then let's see what we can do with these Webweavers. Great, great. Do it again. Oh, the trap counts as... Huh. Okay. Or maybe it's just already trapped, so it doesn't work anymore? That's weird. Well, I don't want this in my hand, so I think it's just going away. How horribly am I treating my house guests? Yeah, I guess the trap counts as the... Either the trap counts as the room is no longer empty, or you can't have multiple traps in a room. One of those two. I'm killing everybody who enters the house, is what's going on. Although some of them are only being driven insane. Most of them are dying. So that's, you know, that's cool. That's great. Father Hess, how do you feel about a ritual siphon? Please take 4 damage. Where are you, actually? You're also in this room, but you're stunned for the turn. Oh, that's good. Escaping is bad. Escaping is bad. We want them to not escape, is what we want. My understanding is if they escape, they come back later with friends. And also, if they escape, I don't get to steal their essence. And I love essence. Yeah, other people just wandering into this room from nowhere. Go get them, spiders! The spiders sure appear to be getting them. That's pretty good. I can Wits End somebody, but mostly we're just eating people. So there's not a whole lot of sanity damage happening here. Everybody is now in this room, including book wielders. Not this book wielder, but this book wielder is in here. How dare you? All right, let's just hit you for 8 damage. And all of the tension dropped. Why did all of the tension drop? Did that hit everybody in the room? I keep forgetting that hits everybody in the room. It's so... It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense the way it's worded. So I keep forgetting that it works in a different way than the way it's worded. You're gonna need this eventually. Because I'm going to need to find a way to deal damage to you. Reinforcements and improvements. Oh. Yeah, it's a little weird because more human visitors is beneficial up to a certain point, and that point is the point at which you can no longer kill everybody. And if you're not killing everybody, you're not getting the resources immediately, which is when you want the resources. Like, I don't think there is a lot of room to invest essentially bank those resources for later by having people come back with more friends later. Build more SCVs. True. Alright, spiders, do the thing. Entangled any human. Human skips their next turn. Summon a web weaver in the room. Can I kill this witch? Just like make this witch not there anymore? Alright. This is cool though. I want this to exist. I want this to continue existing. This is a great card. I guess for now we'll stun the other bookie person so they are no longer causing me problems. And then we can Growing Unease again. Or I can move Reverend McGruber. Yeah, sure. Get moved. Not into the room with the other book holder! This game has jokes. Everything this game does is a joke. Ah, somebody just died. I don't know what killed them, but... Turn 4. Chief Brody has died. I agree. Perhaps you could explain? That would be nice of you? Alright, person who is running away. Have some more tension. And then take lethal damage. Thank you. Yeah, these two need to spread out somehow, and I don't know how to make that happen. Oh, they're good. They're going into different rooms, so that's nice of them. Where are you going? You're not going anywhere? Okay, perfect. Yeah, you can... You're already stunned, but you can just stay stunned. I guess you're the only person left to hurt, so we'll do that to you. I could have thrown that into the pumpkin patch, I suppose. Alright, so now everybody's spread out, which means the spiders can go get him. Oh my god. Oh my god. The spiders definitely got him. Good job, spiders. I'm pretty happy with these results. Man down. Yeah, this is going great. Nobody is dying from sanity loss, though, so I can't eat them. But otherwise, things are going great here. Alright, spiders, get them. Yeah. 6 humans killed, 2 humans turned insane. Oh, turned insane and then eaten by spiders. Good job, spiders. Oh, another seismic bloom? I'll take another seismic bloom. That's fun. Weapon room. All damage done in this room is doubled. Guttural Pain. Banish your draw pile. Gain 3 random damage cards. Take another seismic bloom. Which means we want more rooms to be of size 10 or more. So if we do like 1, 2, 3, 10, that's good. And if we do 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, that's good. And also 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Also 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And also these tiny little rooms, I guess, just get to stay here and be tiny, and that's fine. This kitchen can also be improved. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And now those seismic blooms are going to be great. Just going to be amazing. Kitchen, living room. So I could put a guest room here. Sure. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Delightful. Now those seismic blooms are going to be wildly good. 8. Gain 8 AP, draw 8 card. Yes, I would love to draw 8 card. Thank you. Oh, we can put that in there. We can... Who wants to get hit for 4 damage? 30? Ugh. A lot of people unfazed out here. Oh, the Compass Idiot. The Compass Idiot is getting hit for 4 damage. Also, we'll propagate some nightmares. Have a damage. Please draw me 8 plus 8 AP. There we go. Webweaver, do the thing! Yeah, I don't know about this Bell Tower Witch. I should maybe do something about that Bell Tower Witch. You're gonna want one of these. Here, have some damage. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Do I not have a max hand size? Oh, I definitely have a max hand size. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Was it not 11 before? Did I miscount? I think I might have miscounted. Alright, well, whatever. You know, it's fine. Let's entangle one of these idiots. Which of these idiots do we want entangled? The one with the pistol? The one with the compass? The Pathfinder? The one with the doctor's bag, I think. Both of you have doctor's bags. No, actually, it's okay if you both make it into the next room. So let's entangle the one with the compass. Man, I need more relic room, more altar rooms to get rid of some of these garbage cards if I'm going to be drawing 20 cards over the course of a turn. Because this is some garbage that I no longer want in my hand. Who's most vulnerable here? How about you? You can take some sanity damage. Here we go. The ground is unhallowed. Success. Go get him, spiders. Chomp. No chomp? I was really hoping for a chomp there. But okay. I am ready to discard and draw 3. Why did I not draw 3? Is it not a hand limit, but instead a amount of cards drawn in a single turn limit? Boy, this game has some mechanics that they do not explain, even when you run afoul of them. That's very strange. Alright, well, I guess it's pinpricks time. Thunk, 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 thunk. Also, that's for you. You. Yeah, this one. Alright, spiders, what'd you do? Is this guy dead yet? Yes. Yes, he is. Fantastic work. Let's get... No books anywhere. You can get stores, actually. Oh, God, that's not what I wanted. Did it work? It did work. Fascinating. It doesn't matter where I play Mazophobia. Mazophobia is global. And everybody who is in a room of the appropriate size takes some damage and gains a permanent trait. Fascinating. What's in here? I guess retrieve that. No, that can stay there, actually. That's pretty helpful to have at some point later. At some point to be named later. Let's hit you. Get some spiders in here. No? No spiders? That worked out poorly. Alright, now everybody's in here, which is great. Here come the spiders. Man, this is a great room to trap if I can. Okay, you go on. You have high health and a compass. You have rippling fate, so you're just gonna die, which is great news. Drain. The nightmare is active. So anybody who's not unfazed is the people that I need to worry about, like you. Nobody is outside of this room, so making other animals act doesn't actually do the thing. Alright, now they're all dead. Oh my god! The compass! Instant leave? That's terrible news. Wow, I really screwed that up. Alright, my actual first escapee. I didn't realize compass would help them when escaping, too. Or at least I didn't realize it would work in that way specifically. Distressing. Just die. One human escaped. Terrible news. When do I find out about the returning human? Increases tension of humans entering. Damages a random human entering the room as long as the room is not investigated. Equal to the amount of humans in the room. But Thorn Room upgrades to Torment Room, which is damage equal to the number of adjacent rooms, which is neat. We played with that last time. I'm kind of doing Echo Chamber things instead. Block Room for a turn, banish. Oh, but it's Empty Room. That's less fun. Midnight Strike, yeah, we've seen that. Drain 3, nah, give me something better. Another Wit's End, no thank you. Add 1 tension. False Solitude. All humans count as solo humans. Phantom Room to Phobia Room. Might recycle again. None of this feels particularly like something I want in my deck. Marked by the House is cute. More Clawing Stones, also cute. Sacrificial Room? Oh, regain its cost in AP. That is cute. Huh. Distrustful and Mirror Hall. Yeah, alright. Let's make a room sacrificial. I'm on board. Let us just generate a room that can be sacrificial. Living room, guest room, so it needs to be a kitchen here. remember which one of these is the one that's a sacrifice room, and which one of these is the one that's a storage room. What is this track up here? This feels like it tells me something about where we are in the calendar, maybe? Like today is this day and tomorrow is the Mason's Day? I think that's what that is. Alright, we're gonna do one more 10 room. What's up, Chrono? How's it going? Everybody hanging out over here, huh? Including Compass people. Well, at least they're gonna get stalled by the dark room. Also, Steadfast. Cannot be moved with card effects. Yikes. When shopping for a new bike today? That sounds fun. Alright, let's store the Mesophobia. Let's eat the Phantom Raking. Does this give me +4 AP? Let's find out. It does! Okay. So that benefits me the same way that this one does not benefit me. That's convenient. Have some tension. Six, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, because I drew... Yeah. So that drew me the right amount of cards. But if I pop this now, I'm not drawing any more cards, even though I gained the AP for it, which is weird. Feels weird. Your new bike is confusing? I'm sorry to hear that. You can have Recurring Demise. Nobody is solo, alas. And we can start on draining this idiot. Oh, buying a bike is confusing. Yeah, I could see that. Yeah, that gives me AP. I thought it was also supposed to draw me cards. Maybe I'm just not reading the card correctly. Yeah, that doesn't do anything. Okay, let's see if this works. Now that I have less cards in my hand. It draws up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. So there is a 10 card hand limit. That makes sense. There it is. Golden. Got what I wanted. This only affects solo humans, which I can't. So actually, it is kind of beneficial to have that one card, the false solitude, to turn on all my solo cards when I have this much AP, and this much card draw. Like, that would actually be nice to have now that I'm looking at it. Damage to you. Spread this out a bit. Yeah, we could tangle up someone. Let's tangle up one of the compassers. You, get tangled. Feast and Famine. Let's hit this spider. The closer spider. I guess I could also hit the Bell Tower Witch? But the Bell Tower Witch doesn't attack, so I don't know what that would do. Mitsuko could get moved. Oh, this is actually a good idea. Because now, I have somebody that I can attack. Draw my 2? Yes. This can continue going on you. Continue draining them. Dealing the damage here to kind of spread that out. Keeping the collapsing spaces around. Okay, this worked out pretty well. Now I think I understand what's going on. Too much different stuff and too much price variance. Yeah, that's fair. There are a lot of options. You know, people talk about the invisible hand of the market, and mostly it's propaganda. Like, whatever is better advertised is the thing that is the most popular. What's this game? This is Deck of Haunts. This is a deck builder / dungeon builder in which people invade your haunted house, and you have to kill or drive them all insane before they reach your heart room, which will then cost you HP. Cost you, you know, heart health, or whatever that is. Alright, I guess we're not doing anything else here. So, get pinpricked, I guess. Burn the rest of my AP on this. Good stuff, good stuff. If I do this, does it get sacrificed? Oh, no, it doesn't have damage or drain. Got it. This does. I don't know if it gets banished, though. Let's not do that. Let's not find out. No, actually, this is okay. We can find out like this. It did banish it. Too bad. Oh, well. Now I know. Oh. Get in there, spiders. You got work to do. Also, this needs to get retrieved so that I can slap some idiots with it. 4 health to everybody. And then they all got their effects. Impish Games. Okay. We got some extra skip turns here. Assuming that's not lying. Which, unclear. This is actually really strong now, because we can do that here. And now the spiders will do incredible damage. Let's do that again. Get them, spiders. Also, there's a cat. Where's the cat? Hang on. Heck yeah. Game of the year. You're still solo, so that's helpful. Good turn, good turn. Do I want to store any of this? Not especially. Wits End you, because that's fascinating. You're fully tensed up. So let's add some tension to you, for example. This will just kill. So that's delightful. You're actually going to make it out, but you won't. So, we can try and find a way to kill one of you two. You have to do it this way. Are all the spiders in this room already? You're all the way over here. Oh, because there was someone else that you were chasing down. Wow, good job. Well done, Spider Buddy. Alright, so this is just a Drain 3 then. There's not anything else that's going to do. And we need to figure out some way to stop this dude before he leaves. Okay, well, is that going to stun him? Oh, it doesn't work. Ooh, I think he's escaping also. Reigniting, that's what that tooltip is. Let's see if this works. It allowed me to cast it, but the bell tower witch still doesn't have like an attack value. So, not really, no. Okay. And I think this this idiot is also going to leave, which is a bummer. Because of the compass. Yep. Troublesome. So when do they come back is the next question. Reclaiming roots. Costs 1 less per card discarded this night. How many cards am I discarding? I have 2 ways to discard cards, and no, I have 1 way to discard cards, and it's banished. So I only get to do it once. So it's not actually what I'm looking for, I don't think. Thorn Room, Mechanical Room, none of this is appealing? Blue Legendary Room. Gain an AP, all humans spawn with 5 more health? Ugh, much rather have the green one. Pressure Haunts. Per tension on the human, deal 2 damage. Oh, this one is nutty. Because then I also have the thing where the tension multiplies the damage. So this ends up like if they have 6 damage. If they have 3 hits of tension, which is a 6x multiplier, this turns into 6 damage multiplied by 6, so 36. At 1 tension, they take 2 multiplied by 2 is 4. At 2 tension, they take 4 multiplied by 4 is 16. And at 3 tension, they take 6 multiplied by 6, which is 36. Pretty good. Another Shifting Hallways. Shifting Hallways was pretty good, except for the Steadfast idiot. Steadfast and Compass. Heinous. Another reroll? It's not like I don't have the essence. From the Cracks. Move a random human to their previous room. That's cute. Per card played this turn, 2 damage. Chilling Cold. Does give me a discard outlet, which is kind of maybe a thing I'm looking for. I think Mirror Hall is not a thing I'm looking for. All traits are disabled for humans in this room. That's cute. Not really what I'm looking for either. Do I just take from the Cracks? And maybe it's good? I don't think so. 1 more reshuffle. And then I'll just take something. Crematorium. Okay, that's not bad. Bathroom. I'll drain. Done in this room is doubled. Because bathrooms have drains. I'm looking a little tense, am I? Is that because it's too intense? Another Collapsing Spaces isn't the worst idea. I want to play with Deepening Shadows, but I don't have the things to discard it to get value out of it. Let's go with Collapsing Spaces. That's beneficial in a variety of ways. Alright, and otherwise I am pretty happy with this layout. Here comes the Masons. We'll start a ritual to damage the heart when in the heart room. That's not okay. Always compasses? Yikes. I guess I'll Mesophobia. And we can store one of these. I will propagate some nightmares, and then I'll eat the phobia for value. Alright, so everybody's in the house. A lot of stonemasons. Father Moore and Father Marin are here. And both of the Pathfinders came in at the same room. Heinous. Yeah, I don't really have anything else I can do. So I guess feed this to the pumpkin patch. And not feed that to the pumpkin patch. And pass the turn. Alright, I want to be able to seismic bloom here. So let's get some extra AP here by eating one of these. You are double skipped turn, huh? That's weird. But you're also the holy book person. This holy book person is in the main room, so that doesn't help. But alright, let's burn some cards and then draw some cards. You have games. You have distrustful. And a bunch of skips. Everybody's skipping? Wow, how lucky. Alright, let's start work on you. And you will start work on one of the book people, probably. Can you eat this for me? No. I mean, kind of, but no. Alright, we just need to do this and not fully draw. 2, 3, 4. Aha, here we go. Now it's Web Weaver time. Let's get some traps. That doesn't matter. That also doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. Oh, damn it! None of these are the things I was looking for. Alright. I guess get extra trapped or something? Let's feed you. Pitch this and get it later, I guess, because right now my hand is too full. This is burnt, so I can't feed the siphon to it, which would have been nice. Don't need to shifting halls anybody, so instead we have just not a whole lot of damage. Throw this here. Because everybody's stunned this turn, which is nice. But I didn't get the Mesophobia, which is what I wanted. Alright, let's just extra stun some of these Compass idiots. I think that works. And this can be card draw? That's also nice. Oh, more nightmares. Fantastic. This is good. That's a thing that I wanted. Add attention to a single target, which is not that impressive. But, like, better to do it and just get rid of the card. Wow. He's capped at, 1 tension. Impressive. I don't understand why that setup is the way it's set up, but okay. Let's keep working on this idiot. And you keep working on this idiot. Also this idiot. This is not okay. I didn't realize we had an investigator. Do I need to eat him? I probably want to wait. I should have looked. Knowing that it had an investigator, that definitely would have been my first target above Father Moore. What do I do about that now? This causes some extra pain here. They don't get to double act, though. Alright, well, I guess my dark room is getting investigated. How sad. guess you can just hit extra hard. Yeah, collapsing spaces doesn't do the thing, so I'll keep the collapsing spaces there, and that'll be the turn. Interesting. All right. Have your tension increased. And now this kills? Oh, the book! The book mistakes were made. I thought it was the other one. All right. Well, that's on me. That's fine. All right. Where are the spiders? The spiders are here. So let's drain you. Cause some extra spider bites. At least they're not both booked. We could send somebody at random somewhere else. Could block a room? Clear mind. That sucks. Alright, nobody's going directly to the heart, though. People don't know where they're going, so that's fine. Let's just throw some more damage around, I guess. That's a bit of a waste. He's about to go insane anyway. Let's target somebody else. You. Oh. Where are you? In there. Okay, yeah. Sure. We can target the one with low sanity. That's good. Okay, cool. Man, I didn't get the card I was looking for off of the spiders. That's a bit of a bummer. That didn't quite work out the way I wanted it to. Really? We think this guy is gonna get up and walk? That seems unlikely. Why are the spiders not doing anything? Are they only hitting the book guy and not hitting the other guy? Please, spiders. Hello? That didn't do anything? Did I hit the right card? I might have not hit the right card. Oh, you're not solo. I see. Alright, where are the rest of my animals, though? 2 out here, 1 here, 1 here. Okay. That's fine. Because that'll get the spiders in there. And then they still won't act? I don't understand. No, they're just choosing the wrong target. They're going after the book guy. That's what's happening. Oh, rude. Alright, get harvested. And now the spiders will be able to kill this idiot. There we go. That's what that's supposed to look like. Gosh. Well, that's a good turn. Explorer is escaping. Which one is escaping? This one. No compass. Yeah, you're fine. Spiders are going to kill you anyway. Think we got it. Think we got it. Looked good. And I got to level 7. Killing Spree. Solo human. Deal 3 damage. Gain 2 AP and draw 2 if lethal. Cute. Mind Wipe. Disable all traits for 2 turns. That's helpful, actually. And is frequently helpful. Weight of the World. Add 1 tension for each trait on the Explorer. If human has greater than 1 trait, deal 4 damage. Huh. That's cool. Well, everybody has traits, so Weight of the World seems pretty good. High Risk. Next card played this turn costs 0 AP and is played twice. Discard 2 random cards. Okay. I'm into it. Quiet the Walls. Room loses all effects for the night. Gain 3 AP and draw 3 banish. Oh. Turn off a room for a one-time bonus. Echo of Command. Double all damage and drain of creatures. Oh, cool. Growing Unease can now just be a card in my hand. Okay, that's fine. Flash of Power. Gain 2 AP, banish the next card you play. Yo, I'm into it. And Dark Room is now unlocked in a way it wasn't before? Because I have a Dark Room right now. So that's a little weird that you... But okay. What does this upgrade to? Ah, it changes the tile limit. That's fine. That doesn't matter. This is 2 phobias for every nightmare played. That's pretty good. And then a bunch of stuff I don't need. Yeah, sure. And then we can get rid of some more of these basic garbages. You feel fortified by consuming those pesky human heroes. Yeah, get out of here. Yellow Legendary Room. Gain an AP. All humans spawn with an extra trait. These legendary rooms, though. Another sacrificial room? Maybe. Linger. Draw 3. Oh, that's sick. I want that. That's a thing I want. Yeah. No, do that, actually. Oh, Unending Madness is here. I got really good value out of this last time. But no, we'll take the draw 3s. And then I don't really feel like I need to do anything here. This is, we're doing okay here. Okay. Store the Mesophobia. Not sacrifice. Store. Thank you. We got at least one bookish person. Pathfinder. Oh, we do have an investigator next turn. This is a compass and another book. Okay. Understood. None of this is stuff I want to play this turn. All of this is like situational stuff. But it is stuff that I do want to play eventually. Just not like right now. Actually, this works. Heck yeah, web leaders, get in there. Give me the trap. Heck yeah! Alright, now we're in business. Now business is occurring. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, because of the growing uneases. Okay, so I can't draw if I have past 10 cards into my hand. But if something just creates cards and puts them into my hand, that's safe, it seems. put some tension on these people. I don't know, man. We can eat the Phantom Raking for a bonus for future turns. And then a bunch of this stuff goes away, I guess. Use the Phantom Raking. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't need that, but that's okay. Okay, sure. It's just a lot of traps. All right, fine. I was hoping to get the thing that made my spiders hit harder, but alas. Yeah, you can just take that. We'll draw 3 here. Again, nothing that I really want to do right now. It's helpful, I suppose. And I don't think I want a Seismic Bloom now, because that's not a whole lot of value for future turns. Mostly relying on the spiders now, I think. Alright, everybody into the pool. First things first, Mazophobia do the thing. Although also spiders. Thank you, spiders, for doing spider things. Spiders really doing spider things, actually. Alright, so book idiots need to get something happen to them. Spider. He is our hero. We love you, Spider. I don't have the card that lets me move people, alas. How about you eat this? I don't know that that really helps me this turn, but... Yeah, if I burn this on the pumpkin patch, I don't actually get to draw, which is a little bit of a bummer. Nobody's solo, so I can't Guttural Pain. But I can do this here. Can't Wit's End. Can't Clawing Stone. It's another one of those things that, like, I should have done before I played all the other cards, but okay. Yeah, let's hit the Compass Idiot with the tension. Max X3. Sad. And then start doing damage to... I can't do damage to the people with the books, unfortunate. So, this idiot, I suppose, to start evening out the health. Oh! People died! Spiders went to town. Good job, spiders. Okay, so the people with the books are running, which is not okay. You need to get teleported so that people can be solo. That didn't work because it targeted the wrong person. Yup. Okay. Let's freeze this room then. Now I can do whatever I want. As long as the things I want to do are... I guess I can do this. See what that gets me. need that anymore. Stop making that. The stun would be nice. Don't seem to be getting those either. Get afflicted, idiot. Okay, that one died. You're still trapped, though, so that's good. Let's see, I can turn each of these growing unease into a drain 3. Or I just wait a turn and have the spiders kill them? I think I just wait a turn and have the spiders kill them. Good job, spiders! Ah, another Mesophobia. I'm into another Mesophobia, I think. Compel. Move target human to any adjacent room. Oh, I'm also into that. Because that gets the book people out of my hair. Alright, new plan. Plan is get book people out of my hair. Oh my god, that's so many people. Well, we manifest fears. We drop some web weavers. We store Mesophobia. Phantom Raking gets sacrificed. One of these uneases gets sacrificed. And then we play it. Oh! Beautiful. Actually, I should have dropped that here. Oh well, my mistake. Alright, let's get everybody doing the thing. Come on, spiders. Into the room. Do spidery things. Are they attacking? Anybody got books? I think we just have a lot of people and not a lot of threat. So as long as this dude makes it through on his own, and he knows the path, we can do incredible damage to everybody else. Can I move him? I don't have the move card, alas. Maybe I'll get it next turn? I just hope they don't go after him. Like, I don't want them to go after the Destined dude. I like the Destined dude. I will Mesophobia here, though. Hopefully the Destined dude is not hit too hard by that. Recurring Demise, that's fine. Ah, the shifting rooms. That's what I was looking for. That didn't help. But it did get him away from the spiders. Mostly. Anybody get, the thing? Yeah, shared agony. Get agonized. Oh god, that's so much damage. Who needs this? You do. Mr. Agony. Oh, somebody died. Bad news. I guess I need to collapse. Alright. Let's collapse some spaces. You can walk away from the spider. Wow, that was very effective, as it turns out. Alright, now I just gotta keep my spiders away from this guy long enough for him to make it there. I guess I could randomly move him again. Maybe we'll move him someplace closer. Where'd he go? Damn it! That was the worst plan! Oh no. It moved him back into the... That's so bad. That's so bad. Alright, well, I guess he's just dead. I don't think I can do anything about that. I think he's just dead. Let's see. Let's store collapsing spaces. There's nowhere else I can burn cards effectively here, I think. How do I get these cards out of my hand now? This does actually work. And I can store something else. Like this Mesophobia. Ah, I didn't get the move card. I don't think Compel works when the doors are blocked. But let's find out. As expected. Alright, well, it's over. All that I have left is ways to kill him, and that's not what I'm looking to do, and also the spiders will do it for me. It's possible that shifting hallways will work this time? Yes, if he lives. I should have stored the other collapsing thing, because then I could have trapped the spiders in here. Nope. Too bad. Why can't I compel him? Because he's already dead. Because he's already dead. Yes. Damn it! Alright, well, whatever. I tried. Attempts were made. Banish a card, draw cards equal to its AP cost. That's cute. Bell Crush. Nah, I don't think that's where I'm at today. I don't get a lot of people in here. There's a lot of damage, though. Maybe I do want a Bell Crush? I mean, we do have a boss that I need to deal with at some point. Let's see if that works. The night is unnaturally still. The dust hanging in the corridors refuses to fall, suspended in an unseen draft. Beneath the silence, the house hums. A memory surfaces. The builders working without rest, their faces hollow with devotion. Each room was a line in a greater sigil. Each hallway a verse in a binding spell. The house was never meant to shelter life. It was designed to contain the shape of a god, too vast to exist unbound. Sure, let's choose a trap card. I guess that's the trap card. Alright, here we go. The big boss. Also an investigator. He is informed, but he's not destined. Interesting. Well, weave some webs. Oh, that's the wrong one. Damn it. This will get me AP, but it won't draw me a lot of cards because my hand is full. Alright, let's sacrifice some stuff then. Yeah. Trap this guy. That's great. You're investigating my pumpkin patch? Rude. Get 'em, spiders. Well, how'd that spawn the spider in the pumpkin patch? That's weird. Nothing stored in the storage room? Alright. I guess we can store Mesophobia. And we can start draining the other investigator. Also draw some cards. We have one bookie, idiot. Unfortunate. Nice. What do I do with the rest of this? I could draw some more cards. Is that good now? Drop one of these collapsing spaces. Yeah, actually, you know what? Let's just burn that here now. Then draw some more cards. Get some value. You can have a recurring demise. What do you have? You only have 150 health and you don't have anything that prevents me from doing like 100 damage to you at a time? That's great. I'm about to ring your bell. I mean, eventually, not like immediately, but that could definitely be the thing that we do. Nobody's getting compelled this turn, so you can take some damage. You can continue to get drained. Sure. Pinpricks is not going to hit the right target here, so I guess we'll just drop it here over and over and over. Wait, why are you not taking damage? When not alone, does that include spiders? Or am I just... Oh, it's storing it up in the pumpkin patch because I'm using it on the room. Pumpkin patch, why? Alright, well. Alright, now we need to retrieve this. Store this. Be ready for later. Yeah, okay. I can only trap a given room once. Am I doing anything else right this turn? No, not really. Doesn't matter. That was some gunshots. I got my extra draw for the dark room. So this dude has an X6, so we could just kill him. Get out. Oh, there's somebody all the way over here? Oh, he path found. Yeah, okay. Well, you're pretty dead. Some more recurring demises for our big HP Mason friend. Who wants some tension. Is it? Alright, that is actually affecting him, so good news. You have a book and you are surrounded by friends. That's unfortunate. Can add this to another room, I guess? Where are you going? You're not going anywhere. Yeah, it's already trapped. Throw it in there, I guess. It's the end of my turn, sure. And down! Good job, spiders. Spiders are kicking butt. I don't have the compel in hand. But maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nope. Oh yeah, I can just harvest somebody. Can I harvest the boss? Yes, I can. I can just harvest the boss. Fantastic news. Ah, great. Alright, you're running away. But you're also solo, so we could just attack you now, which is great. Four times 6 is 24. That's a pretty good hit. You don't have a compass. It didn't work. Oh, you're not alone. That's why it didn't work. God damn it. Every time. Alright, well, throw this somewhere. This guy's not running, so that's fine. No other investigators. You still need to get demolished, so take some damage. Alright, that's a turn. Tension. Guess I could collapse the room on her. Or we could just deal 16? That's pretty good. After I do some more draining here. Good. Maybe go somewhere else. Get attacked by spiders. Mostly we've got attack by spiders happening here, which is delightful. Pretty happy with attack by spiders. Alright, spiders, what you got? The spiders done their thing, the spiders continue to do their thing, whatever their thing is. Good job, spiders. Go team. Where are my spiders? They're all here? One spider is still out in the wild over here. Yeah, okay. Keep on doing the thing then. You're doing great. Okay, who is dangerous? You. You are now solo. All right, let's tension you up and get you out of here. look like you could use some tension. Wherever you are, you could definitely use some tension. We should do a harvest here, actually. It seems helpful. Gain AP equal to its cost. Okay. Well, let's draw some cards and see if there's anything else I want to play. Here. I think the spiders are just going to kill him, so I'm not too worried about it. Yeah, that guy got demolished. Let's get some more spiders on you. Yep, I got him. Good job. And that's the end of the run. Nailed it. They're pretty good. Took some damage, unfortunately. Not much, though. Much to the terror of humans that gazed upon your imposing appearance before entering, you have stretched out your tendrils and grown into a powerful haunted house that has devoured every human that dared to enter your cursed domain. Their heroes, police, and more mystic alike were all used to sustain your wretched heart. Hey, that's hurtful. Some escaping your grasp only to come back later, leading not only themselves but their friends to the slaughter. Did it ever call out when a person came back as opposed to, like, somebody dangerous just showed up? Because I'm not sure that I was aware of when escapees returned, especially if they're supposed to have returned with friends and made that day harder. Choose now to see how far you can go, devouring humans night after night into an endless dark abyss where the progression of time has no meaning. Or end your run of torment and start a new one to gain fresh insights and unlock more possibilities. I think we're done here. I don't think endless mode is where I want to be right now. I do think it's interesting that having just ended my run, it immediately starts a new run for me. Like, that's weird. Or maybe that got started for me last time? I don't know. But it's, like, now I have 2 active runs? Why do I have 2 active runs? I should have, at most, 1 active run. But my expectation would be 0 active runs. I think it just started a new run for me. So if I hit continue, that's going to be a new run for some reason. I don't understand. Whatever. Anyway. The game is still fun. The UI is still concerning. And there's a lot of mechanics that don't work the way that they're printed, which I don't think that's a good choice, but that's something that they've got to work on, something they've got to figure out. I'm sure they know about it. I don't doubt that there's no shortage of people going into the Discord and reporting that things work in weird ways or unexpected ways. So I don't think I need to take that onto myself, but maybe I will. But yeah, it's fun enough. It's enjoyable enough. Early access or just recent release? I believe it is still early access, but I could be wrong. It kind of feels early access-y. It feels like there's a little bit of polish that still needs to go into the game. But I'm not positive. But yeah, it's interesting enough. Although, so far, both of the runs that I've been in have felt really easy. So I guess there needs to be some ascension levels or whatever. Maybe we could start playing more difficult something or other. Add difficulty to the game. I think there's ways to add difficulty to the game already built in. I have to try it. There is a hard mode at very least. So yeah, definitely more content to go through in the game if I so choose. And it's been enjoyable enough. I don't mind playing a little bit more of this, so we'll see what happens. But that is going to be it for tonight.